20Q, yes, a monthly feature at Audiology Online. I guess I should say to start off that some people think of it as sort of an interview. It's really an article. It's an article, but written in a way that it tends to answer 20 questions about the topic. We actually have a special question man who travels around asking these questions and to encourage each one of our guest writers to provide the information we're looking for. And speaking of guest writers, that's of course what makes it fantastic is we've just had some really top-notch people over the last few years who have contributed. And I'll name some names, and I apologize to, I'm not going to remember all the people, but just right off the bat I can think people who we've had on 20Q would include Jim Jerger and Harvey Dillon and Jack Katz and Frank Music. Susan Scully commented on one of our articles. Our writers are certainly Ruth Bentler, Catherine Palmer. You know, it's sort of a who's who of audiology as we go through all these people, and likewise the topics. Marlene Bagato wrote an excellent article, as you might guess, about pediatric amplification. We have Kelly Tremblay on cognitive function. Pam Souza related to hearing aids, and the list goes on and on. I think it's a great read every month. I always look forward to each one just because I know that it will gives people something that they can sort of take and read in an easy to read manner, but yet covers a topic in a fairly broad fashion. And it's a nice starting point if you want to then take off and dig into the heavy articles on that particular topic. In a former life, I had a similar column that was called Page 10. Well, let's see, how are they the same or how are they the different? It's true that indeed Page 10 was written in the same 20 question format. One of the things I find relative to 20Q is we're not limited to a page count. Nobody will tell me how many pages there are in cyberspace, but so far nobody's been cut off on page 12. So that's great. That allows for a greater use of figures and charts, and what makes it even better is it's so easy to put in a link. So if somebody's talking about a given thing in their article, all you have to do is click and bam, you're at whatever topic that is that they were mentioning. So that's great. And of course, I guess I should mention there's this thing called CEUs. That's 20Q, of course, is CEU eligible. So that's another difference. And it's handy. You know, it's right there wherever you need it on your smartphone, and I know people are reading 20Q on their smartphone. They have to be. That's what I'd like to believe. So yeah, that's sort of the similarities and the differences. And you know, basically we have a lot of the same writers. Page 10 lasted for about 17 years. There was about 160 or so Page 10s, and you're going to see those same people sooner or later on 20Q.